The designers of the award-winning Smart Console have turned their attention to delivering a more affordable version with touchscreen features available on no other console. The Smart Console Tango hardware consists of an expert panel, 8-fader mix panel, mousepad and transport keys. There's a USB socket on the top of the edge of the console for ease of access from the front, and 2 more on the rear. The USB is used for uploading new software or macro configurations. There's RJ45 Ethernet connectors for connecting the workstation and connecting an extension bay if one is being used. Tango is based upon the award-winning ergonomic breakthroughs developed for the larger smart consoles. Instead of Arc, we have Monarch. Tango retains the smart console feel of dedicated controls per channel strip. Hold buttons lock channels to fader slots. Professional size and feel touch-sensitive motorized faders control levels. Touch-sensitive inject points allow you to instantly inject any channel virtually into the palm of your hand, so you're instantly on it without even looking. If you like to solo, you'll love our solo touch points, also touch-sensitive. The fader channel strip continues up through the touchscreen with a host of channel controls. Pan section, equalizer, dynamics, plugins, input line trims. To the right, Tango sports a mousepad, jog wheel, transport controls, and shortcuts to your favorite functions. The transport section has many controls including a jog wheel to navigate back and forth around your project, various other keys to modify the jog wheel, and keys used in conjunction with a virtual editor. The highest priority function of any control surface must be to get your hands on any desired controls. Let's call the actual collection of controls in front of you ergonomic spreads. Tango excels in getting channels in hand a variety of ways. It all starts with the arc. Running along the top of Tango's screen, the arc represents a long console with all channels arranged left to right like a traditional analog desk. The main 2 methods of channel selection are chair mode and wipe mode. In chair mode, your finger is your chair, so simply touch the arc where you wish you were sitting. One touch here brings these channels to your lap. With additional Tango extension bays fitted, you can bring 32 channels instantly within reach. But for now, we'll show the flexibility of even 8 channel slots. In wipe mode, your finger picks off channels in the order that you touch or wipe them. Wiping across the guitars, bass, and vocal gives us guitars, bass, and vocals. You can always tell which channels occupy the slots in front of you as the name and number become yellow on the Monarch, while unassigned channels are blue. As we learned earlier, the actual combination of channels occupying the slots is called an ergonomic spread. At any moment, you can save the current ergonomic spread into one of these 4 hotkeys, or even onto any segment on the arc. Recalling them is only one touch away, here or here. The expert panel has 4 sections: arc modifiers, grouping, ergonomic spreads, monitor panel. Touching or wiping segments on the arc while pressing an arc modifier applies that command or attribute to those channels. This lets you quickly mute or solo channels without even bringing them to the fader panel below. And of course, you can apply arc modifier buttons directly to the channels in front of you by also pressing the inject point. Whatever the button says, you can apply quicker than you can say it. For example, let's set to unity gain group buses 1 through 8. Done. Same for automation. Place all of these to write, and these to read, and those to isolate. Done. Now back to the mix with record-breaking speed. Grouping faders, mutes, and EQ is just as fast. Hold a pair of faders and tap group twice. Or press group, touch a fader, and wipe others on the arc before pressing group again to make large, complex groups in a flash. Interrogate groups automatically. Anytime you touch a fader, its members go green on the arc, reminding you who else you are about to control. Suspend the group temporarily with just one touch, inspiring more spontaneous, juicy moves. As we listen to customer feedback and further develop the system, you can expect to see some really exciting new features over the coming year. For more information, visit www.mono.wmv.com. smartav.net and feel free to download the Tango tutorial manual.